ever asked yourself what network marketing is all about? And what is the truth behind network marketing? Is it MLM, direct selling, a pyramid scheme, a form of franchising, an affiliate marketing program, or just a combo of all the above? Confused? Bemused? Enthused? You well might be excused. Not being funny, but if you were considering a career in network marketing, wouldn't these questions be relevant? Wouldn't you want a bit of background, the lowdown? Because understanding the evolution of network marketing, its history, where it came from, and where it's going, are fundamental to achieving network success. So whether you're a history buff or not, if you learn a bit of background and you have the knowledge, you have perspective. And if you have perspective, you have the power to make the right choice. Because the wrong choice could be the wrong choice. So let's take a closer look. The North American notion of direct selling can be traced back to the 1600s. Voyagers establishing fur trading routes and posts on behalf of the Hudson Bay Company. In New England in the mid-1700s began the phenomena of the Yankee peddler, in which the peddlers would travel in their cart home to home through the countryside selling their wares. The number of salespeople began to grow rapidly in the United States, starting in the late 1800s. 1861, 1,000 salespeople. 1869, 50,000 salespeople. 1903, 300,000 salespeople. Why? Because as consumers, we're a jolly insatiable bunch. The only reason a great many families don't own an elephant is because, frankly, they've never been offered an elephant for $1 down and easy weekly payments. We like to buy things. In 1860, Henry Heinz, a former peddler, formed an organisation of 400 salesmen to sell various vegetable products, like ketchup and pickles, to people who didn't grow their own. Can you imagine life without tomato ketchup? The big ideas never seem like big ideas at first, do they? Round about the same time, another peddler called Asa Candler built a sales force selling Coca-Cola syrup to restaurants after buying the formula from a pharmacist called John Pemberton in 1886. Out of these organisations came companies that allowed their salespeople to have their own business. Now there's a good idea. In 1868, J.R. Watkins founded one of America's first natural remedies companies where its associates marketed directly to consumers. In 1890, David McConnell started the Californian Perfume Company, which was based out of New York. In 1906, he had 10,000 sales representatives selling 117 different products. The Californian Perfume Company changed its name to Avon Products in 1937. It's a mystery. How on earth did Avon get so many women to take orders? In 1905, Alfred C. Fuller, another former peddler, started the Fuller Brush Company. He hired 270 dealers throughout the United States to follow his business plan based on commission-only sales. By 1919, the Fuller Brush Company had made $1 million in sales. By 1960, $109 million. Alfred Fuller was cleaning up. The early 1900s also saw the emergence of vacuum cleaner companies and encyclopedia companies like Electrolux, World Book and Britannica. The dawn of a new age in direct sales had truly arrived. In 1931, Frank Stanley Beveridge, who was a former VP of sales for the Fuller Brush Company, started Stanley Home Products. He was very influenced by the economic hardships of the Great Depression. Frank had envisioned this opportunity for people to start their own business with minimal investment, selling products that people use every day. Frank's dealers started doing presentations to clubs and organisations rather than individuals so that they could increase sales volume and maximise the sales presentation. This concept was taken into homes by having the homeowners invite their friends and family over. And the party plan was born. Frank, you party animal you. In 1934, Carl Remborg started the Californian Vitamin Corporation, and in 1939 the company changed its name to Neutralite Products Company Incorporated. And in 1945, Neutralite created the first documented MLM compensation plan. Once the distributor proved he could get customers, he was promoted and allowed to find other distributors and train them to get customers. As an incentive to train his distributors really well, once his distributors had amassed 150 customers, then he received an additional 2% on his total sales volume. In 1945, Earl Tupper developed a line of lightweight, flexible plastic containers with tight sealing lids. He realised the products needed some demonstration. He teamed up with Brownie Wise, a former Stanley Products distributor, and formed the Tupperware Party Plan, now a worldwide $1 billion company operating in 40 countries. In 1949, Richard DeVos and Jay Van Andel, former school buddies, returned from military service. After a very brief time with Nutrilite in 1959, the two abandoned ship and formed the Amway Corporation. And in 1972, Amway acquired Nutrilite. Nice. In 1956, Dr. Forrest Shackley developed a method of extracting minerals from vegetables, and he used MLM to distribute his products. In 1963, Mary Kay Ash forms Mary Kay Cosmetics. And by 1996, company sales were in excess of $2 billion. In 1975, the Federal Trade Commission filed a suit against the Amway Corporation as they said they were operating a pyramid scheme. And in 1979, an administrative law judge ruled that Amway Corporation's multi-level marketing program was a legitimate business opportunity as opposed to a pyramid scheme. However, the myth of all MLMs being pyramids lives on, which is ridiculous because the only thing that MLM has in common with a pyramid is the fact that they are both, well, historically significant. And that's about it. Regardless, the term network marketing was finally coined to get away from the stigma of MLM. And today, globally today, corporations have concluded that network marketing offers many advantages. Pretty soon, telecommunications companies, travel companies, satellite providers, financial services companies, and many other industries joined the party. And today, there are literally thousands of network marketing-based companies operating throughout the world. In 2010, they generated over $125 billion in revenue in over 150 countries through more than 75 million men and women. The best bit is that this industry is literally flying in the face of economic downturn. So much so that financial advisors and investors are both getting wise now. Sequoia Capital investors just invested in a jewellery and accessories network marketing company. Why is that significant? Because Sequoia Capital is a Silicon Valley venture capitalization firm which has an estimated 14% of control over the NASDAQ. They only invest in soon-to-boom industries and companies like YouTube, LinkedIn, Google, Yahoo, Apple Computers, and they are now investing in network marketing. Get the hint? Fully proven, network marketing is also now the preferred distribution method of a lot of very well-known business people and authors who are personally lending their public endorsement to the industry. People like Brian Tracy, Stephen Covey, Robert Kiyosaki, Paul Zane Pilzer, Jim Rohn, Donald Trump, Richard Branson, and Warren Buffett. They are all openly talking about the merits of this industry. They're investing in it and they're encouraging people to consider it. More than 12 million jobs have been eliminated from the US economy since December 2007. Paul Zane Pilzer, who is a best-selling author on economics, says this: "The question lies not in economic recovery, but in employment recovery. We have a massive social problem. What are we going to do with 30 million people now permanently unemployed in the States, let alone the global numbers? Network marketing is possibly the best answer we have for a shrinking job market, just as Frank Stanley had envisioned all of those years ago during the Great Depression." So there you have it, we've come full circle. So now let me ask you this question. Do you still feel that there is a reason to feel embarrassed to admit that you're involved with or considering getting involved with network marketing? Or are you concluding, like these top businessmen and heavy-duty investors, that network marketing is an avenue of wealth building that requires further investigation? Donald Trump said that this is one of the oldest and most respected business models on the planet that has stood the test of time. Honestly, how many other industries can you say that about? If you think long enough, you'll know the answer. In the meantime, if you would like an absolutely free report on the fantastic future of network marketing, then click the link below this video for an instant download or go to fantasticfutureofnetworkmarketing.com.